Does interval training work? Well, I have absolutely no idea. I've never done it before. I've done plenty of research, but I see online do 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. So I'm kind of making up my own system here. I've come to my local park and I'm going to go up a climb. It is 1.57 kilometers long. It's got an average gradient of 5.7%. And I'm going to fly up there as quick as I can. My best time up there is 5 minutes 30. And I'm going to go up to the top and then I'm going to cycle down, have a little rest, and then I'm going to do it again. I went out way too quick. That wasn't great, that first run. Too hard at the bottom, struggled. Really feeling my way with this. I've chosen this particular section because it's a climb, which I thought would probably be better. Maybe a bit steeper than I would have wanted. Still in week 1, this is session 2, and I've had an absolute disaster. I've had one of those really low speed crashes that can cause all sorts of problems. Trying to avoid a dog, it jumped up at me. I went to stop, I put my foot down, there was a rut, and I think I've overcompensated and went the other way. Result was a bit of a bang on my knee and my ankle, which is fine, I'll get over that, but I'm pretty sure I bent my derailleur. My gears, which were running so sweet, are now really jumping all over the place, particularly in the middle sort of rings on the rear cassette. So I'm absolutely fuming. Can't believe I've done that. And just to show you how much don't know what I'm doing with interval training, I'm going to do it differently today. 20 seconds full on, 40 seconds easy. Do that 4 times. Have a rest for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and then repeat. That didn't feel too bad, really. I've done 2 4-minute sort of training sessions, which doesn't seem much. I had adrenaline tonight because so pissed off about falling off my bike. I've given it some thought over the last week and I'm going to keep the same format I've got. It's not scientific, so don't necessarily think you should copy this because it's not really based on anything other than the fact that I think I would go mad if I did the same type of ride twice a week, every week. It would just make me go insane. And as for how am I going to know whether this actually works? Well, I'm going to apply 2 criteria. 1, I want to get faster and faster up this climb, and 2, I want my average speed to increase on my long weekend rides. Ooh, first climb done. Yeah, I was out of the saddle quite a lot on that one. I don't know, it's quite hard to judge this. But I'm done. This is the beauty of this. I don't know whether it works or not, but it's a lot shorter. Oh wow, that was tough. I'm not sure I did 4 or 5, but I think I did 5, but I'm not sure. I feel pretty beat already. I'm going to look at whether this has worked at the end, so stick with me. I'm going to pull up all my Strava analysis once I've actually completed this. So things are going to be a little bit different this week. The temperature today is about 25 with a feels like temperature of about 29. We're just at the beginning of a heat wave, and Thursday's ride is probably going to be even hotter. Anyone who's watched my channel regularly will know I am not good in the heat at all. Oh, 2 ascents done. Went fairly easy on the first one. Went pretty hard on the second one.
In Brighton and Hove, it's 24 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. I just remembered something I've been meaning to ask. I'd like to get to know you.
Well, I'm not sure whether it's hotter or cooler than 2 days ago. Alexa's saying 24, BBC's saying 25. It's definitely sunnier today, but it's not quite as humid. Either way, it feels very warm for this, my second session of the week. Well, I'm done. 2 sessions. Pushed pretty hard really, considering the weather. But I'm not happy the way things are going. The issue is I'm not feeling the benefit. I know I'm 3 weeks in and I haven't looked at the times, so maybe I am doing better. The sessions just don't feel hard enough. You know, I'm tired after doing, but maybe after the first week, which I was quite tired on, I haven't been super tired, just been normal tired. I'm going to go away and do a bit more research. Since last week, when you could tell I just wasn't happy, I've been away and I've done quite a lot of research, and I had it completely wrong. I was doing 20 seconds full gas, 40 seconds rest times 5. No, I should have been 40 seconds full gas, 20 seconds rest times 10. I've found a new location to ride. I've got this hill. I've timed it. It's about 40 seconds to the top, maybe 38, 39. Back down again, takes about 20 seconds to get back. It's not exactly right, but it's going to be good enough. I'm disappointed I've lost some weeks really under training, but it's not like I've been doing nothing, and I'm going to crack on and try this new training regime and push as hard as I can. That's a lot harder, a lot harder. Okay, this is the way forward. I'm going to do this once a week. I'm going to do an easy spin on the other day. Back on my favourite hill. This is week number... And this is the last session I'm going to do before I go on holiday in a couple of days. And I won't be doing anything for over a week. So I really need to do this one. Oh, done. Actually had a bit more energy than I thought I was going to. I did pretty well. And now I'm going to forget about the bike. I'm not riding now for, well, nearly 2 weeks, just a bit under. So think about everything other than cycling. But I'll be back, and this is week number of my interval training. As always, it's going to be painful, but this week might be that little bit more painful. Going up my favourite hill again, as I have done for the last few weeks. Done! Oh! I'm starting week, and I've just finished my first repetitions. 10 goes up this hill. I'm at the top at the moment, so another set of 10 to do, and then I'm done. Well, it's come to this. It's been 8 weeks since I started my interval training. It's been pretty up and down, I'll be honest. I was doing it a little bit wrong at the beginning. I've changed the way I was doing it. I've changed the hill, the frequencies. But I'm here to prove, to see whether it has had any positive effect. I'm back at my original hill. I'm going to go up it a couple of times, and what I'm looking for really is to break my PB. I'm on the same bike I've been on the whole time. I'm still on my Oro Terra C gravel bike. I haven't changed the tyres out, but the weather is great for my last run. It is blue skies, warm, not too warm, bit of wind. So I can't blame the conditions. So let's give it a go. I went deep. Had a car behind me, really put me off. Absolutely shot my bolt on that first run. I got nothing left. Oh, it was a total disaster that second run. I had nothing in the tank at the bottom. So let's do the science bit. So let's go in and have a look at that last ride I did. How did I do on that climb? Excellent, excellent. Personal record on the Stammer Road climb. That was the one I was on. I did it in 4:19. Okay, that's the good news. Unfortunately, it's not a massive improvement because my personal best was the first day I started on the interval training up that hill, and I did it in 4:22. So I've gained 3 seconds. which is not amazing. Let's have a look at some of my averages on my longer rides. 104k, average 20.7. 99.9k, 21.3. Too Many Busy Roads, 27th of August, 21.3. Slightly disappointing that I only beat my record by 3 seconds, but it was a big improvement from my personal best before I started doing this, so I nearly beat that by a minute. My average on long rides, not much change there either. I think the way I approach this is partly to blame. It was a little bit haphazard, as you could see. I was learning as I went, but I've learned a lot from it. I've varied up my training as well, which has been good. And hopefully there's going to be some benefit when I reach Scotland. If you've got any tips for me around interval training, because I would be interested in trying this again, please hit me up in the comments. I hope you learned something from the video, probably more about what not to do, but all the same, thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.